year. We are delighted to have you here with us in this evening to share the fourth annual day celebration of Delhi Public School Tapi. I welcome everybody with all pleasant greetings. I wish that celebrations makes you smile and cheer you up with full of joy and entertainment. Following our DPST tradition, our student actors dedicate their performance to their parents and guardians, expressing their sincere thanks for the encouragement and support they always receive. Our today's program is based on Jataka tales.
The Jatakas is a voluminous body of literature that belongs to India concerning the previous birth of the Buddha. Jataka's tales hold a treasure of wisdom in them. India has always had a rich tradition of oral storytelling, which technique is made use of by various religious preachers to spread their beliefs. According to folklore, Buddha often recited stories from his past lives to teach his disciples the right conduct of life, which came to be compiled as the Jatakas.
In all Buddhist countries, the Jataka tales were the major source for developing the characters of the people. The major purpose of these stories is to develop the moral and ethical values of the readers. Without them, people cannot be peaceful and happy in their hearts and minds. All Jataka stories hold out advice on how to correct them.
When Buddhist monks taught children in vihas, Jataka stories took a prominent place in primary education. In India, these stories were a principal instrument in the socializations of children, discouraging them from selfishness and laying foundations for family and community solidarity. Jataka stories speak eloquently of those human values which contribute to harmony, wisdom, cooperation, pleasure, progress.
So, dear parents, sit back and get ready to enter the Buddha's world. Our little monks have prepared this show for you with great effort and energy. We hope you enjoy watching as much as they have enjoyed rehearsing it today. Please avoid using your cameras to block the view of audience, as the school will provide the video CD of the entire program to every participant. I also request you to please put your mobiles on vibration mode so as not to disturb our actors and audience. Lord Buddha is sitting under a tree with closed eyes. Few monks who were passing by saw him and they were fascinated by the peace and beauty of place and the ambience. It enlightened them and they wanted to be the followers of Buddha. So they sat beside Buddha and joined the meditation. After some time, Buddha opened his eyes. There was ultimate peace on his face. People wanted to say something, but he told them to keep quiet and have the feel of the place. Then they joined in chanting Shuk as an meditation.
शरणं गच्छामि धम्मं शरणं गच्छामि बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि संघं शरणं गच्छामि धम्मं शरणं गच्छामि पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि संघं शरणं गच्छामि धम्मं शरणं गच्छामि पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि संघं शरणं गच्छामि धम्मं शरणं गच्छामि बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि संघं शरणं गच्छामि धम्मं शरणं गच्छामि बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि संघं शरणं गच्छामि धम्मं शरणं गच्छामि Good evening, everyone. Do you know we all face different types of problems in our life? Sir, will you be able to define or explain it? Would appreciate if you could explain to us one by one. Also advise how we could solve the problems. Yes, that would be really great and would help us in our life. My dear, before we share the different values, let us have a closer look at inner strength of our minds and bodies.
Gacchami